Hi, this is Bill. And in this video, I'll show you how to export incidents from service. I created this video for ServiceNow admins, developers, ITSM practitioners, and platform architects who need to export incident logs accurately and safely, whether for reporting, audits, or downstream systems. By the end of this video, you'll understand the different ways to export incidents from ServiceNow, when to use each approach, and the real-world risk you need to think about before clicking export. If you find this useful, subscribe to the channel and consider joining as a member, where members help support these free deep dive tutorials, get access to longer architectural walk. And now let us navigate to the incident module. And as we type in, this is a keyword search where you type in incident and all the incident modules will come out. And as you navigate by clicking the open module under the incidents, so basically you are navigating to a filter to all open and active incidents. And as you navigate to the top left, you will see that it's only showing all the active tickets. And as we navigate to the all menu under the incident, it will show you all incident tickets representing the different states. So in the middle, you will see there's new, in progress, closed, and so on. And before exporting, you may want to ensure what type of incident that you would like to export. So a good example, you may right-click and filter out all incidents which are state new. And as you filter out, it will remove all the tickets which are in state new. And we can also do that by filtering out all closed tickets. And as you can see, as you right-click and navigate, it also shows the filter on the top left menu. And freely, you can add more conditions to ensure that you are representing the correct data before exporting it to another type. And you can also sort it by number from A to Z chronologically to add more sense. And if you find this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join as a member to further support my channel. Now, as we go to the triple dot, you will see here that you can export the list into different file types. And let us say that you like to export it to an Excel. And by clicking download, automatically it will download under the download folder. To add more context on exporting or how to export incidents from ServiceNow, it comes into three ways. And one you could have seen just now, you can also do it through an API and also programmatically. Depending on your purpose, I've created a full playlist on how to export data from ServiceNow that you'll find at the end of the screen. A full example downloadable code, applying the correct filters, ensuring that you only download data under the incidents list, which is most valuable for you. And this is some of the key best practices that I'd like you to learn on exporting data from service is to apply the filters to ensure correctness of your report. You can also apply the different fields, like on the top right, where you can add and remove to add more granularity on top of the filters that was shown. It will allow you to add confidentiality and only show the correct information to the correct people. And I would like to further share, as a ServiceNow architect, exporting data is a design decision. It requires planning and defining export standards early, deciding who is allowed to export and if the export aligns with reporting and your integration needs. And also look at data governance. Treat export as part of data governance. Once your team do this, incidents stop being just tickets and start becoming reliable operational data. Exporting incidents from ServiceNow is easy, but exploring the right incident data safely, consistently, and with intent and is where maturity shows. Understanding the method you choose directly impacts reporting accuracy, audit confidence, and downstream decisions. And if you want more deep dive ServiceNow tutorials like this, subscribe to the channel and join as a member to support the free content and unlock deeper architectural discussions. And watch the full ITSM best practices playlist linked at the end of the screen. And my question to you, how are you currently exporting incident data in your environment? Is it through these views which I've just shown, reports, or APIs, or a mix of all three? Drop your experience in the comments below.